Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ahlan wa sahlan. Welcome to this video, guys. My name is Liaquat. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Right, if you guys are not familiar with my YouTube channel, Roots of Knowledge, then I suggest you hit the like and subscribe button and become aware of more of the videos that I put up. Okay, so let's have a go at this then. So he says, first of all, والسواد. This is remember Manflooti. We are going through Manflooti, which is a kind of almost intermediate advanced text. Right, so sawad, it means black. Right, so sawad is black, opposite of white. Okay, sawad, black. A'zam means greatest. Okay, so greatest. A'zam. I'm trying to change the pen. Right, so let's have a go at this one then. So A'zam means the greatest. Alladhi, it means that which. So you know what that means already. It's alladhi. Yumsiku. Amsaka yumsiku imsak. Amsaka yumsiku imsak. Okay, it means to hold. Right, so to hold on to something. Right, so amsaka yumsiku imsak. And then you have biyadihi. Yad, it means obviously hand. Hand, biyadihi. Asbab, it's the jama of sabab, which means or cause. Al-aish, it means livelihood. And then you have yamliku, to own, to possess, own. Malaka yamliku. Yanabi is from the word yambu'a. Yanbu'a, which means spring. So when you get water coming out of the ground in the form of spring, yanabi is the jama. Sawad, we've done that. Ablah is dull-witted or foolish. Someone who's foolish, doesn't really kind of think about things too much. Sadij, it means someone who's a simpleton. Yeah, someone who is a simpleton, simple. Yeah, like it would say sada. Yubghidu is to despise, to hate. And sadiq, you know what that means, truthful. Yusadiru, sadara, yusadiru, to seize, confiscate, to oppress even. Right, so yusadiruhu, to oppress, to impound even. Right, so we can possibly put in here, maybe depending on what it means, obviously in the sentence. So oppression is a good, to oppress. Fi muyul, mala yamilu. This is from the word to incline towards something. Yeah, so from the word mala yamilu. Ahwa, this word has come before, so desires. Yanqimu, naqama yanqimu, to take revenge. Okay, so to take revenge. Naqama minhu, naqama yanqim. If you know where this word appears in the Quran, put it in the comments below as well. Okay, because I like reading your comments. Jahal means ignorance, meaning not knowing. Okay, ignorance, not knowing. Ghabawa, it means stupidity. Wa yuhibbul kadhib. Habba, yuhibbu, to love. Kadhib is a liar. And then you have li'annahu, because he, annahu la yazalu, continues. Remember we did this before. Yeah, so la yazal means to cease, not cease, meaning to continue. Not to cease means to continue. Zayyana yuzayna, to adorn, to beautify. Amrahu, his affair, his matter. Hatta yuhabbib, yuhabbibu, or yuhabbiba rather. To make love. Not like make love as in that kind of bedroom stuff, but make love as in to make someone love something. So habbabahu, it means to put the love in that in someone's heart. Ilayhi nafsahu. Okay, let's read this then. وَالسَّوَادُ الأعظم الذي يمسك بيده أسباب العيش ويملك ينابيعه سواد أبله ساذج يبغض الصادق لأنه يصادره في ميوله وأهوائه وينقم منه جهله وغباوته ويحب الكاذب لأنه لا يزال يزين له أمره حتى يحبب إليه نفسه. Okay, so if I was to put, I don't like putting vowels on these things because the point is not the vowels, it's actually the practicing Arabic. So سواد الأعظم, will you let me know if you guys prefer me to put vowels on? بيده أسباب العيش ويملك ينابيعه سواد أبله سواد أبله. Okay, actually this is أبله غير منصرف. Okay, سواد أبله ساذج, yeah, so ساذج يبغض الصادق لأنه يصادره في ميوله وأحوائه وينقم منه جهله وغباوته ويحب الكاذب لأنه لا يزال يزين أمره حتى يحبب إليه نفسه. Okay, so let's have a look at these sentences. How would you translate this then? So, وَالسَّوَادُ الْأَعْظَمُ, Sawad, it means black, أعظم is the biggest. And this phrase actually refers to the vast majority of people. So when you say the vast majority, the vast majority of the public, you say Sawad al-A'zam. Yeah, so Sawad al-A'zam is in reference to most of the people. So if you say Sawad al-A'zam of the UK, you would say majority of the public. So Sawad al-A'zam, and the reason why the general mass public is called Sawad al-A'zam, because if you look at them from a far distance, and if they're all gathered together, they look like a group of just like this black mass. Sawad al-A'zam. الذي يمسك, the one that holds, أمسك يمسك بيده, with his hand, أسباب العيش, the causes, the means of livelihood. ويملك ينابيعه, and he owns ينابيعه, he possesses its springs. Yeah, so it springs, like the things, is a metaphorical. Yeah, so because in control of the springs of life. Yeah, so it's in his hand are the asbab al-aish, and he owns the springs of aish. Yeah, so all of this you can say is like the mubtada, meaning the Sawad al-A'zam that holds in his hand the causes of livelihood and owns the springs of livelihood is who? Like in society, who is in control? Who are the ones who make all the decisions? And so he says, Sawadun ablahu, a foolish mass. Sadijun, very simpleton, very simple, naive. Yubghidu sadiq, such a mass, they hate truthful people. Yeah, yubghidu. لأنه يصادره, because he, the truthful person, he oppresses the sawad, this mass. في ميوله, in its inclinations and its ahwa, desires. Meaning, the truthful person speaks against the mass. The mass wants to commit desires, fulfill its desires, and commit acts of disobedience and sin. But the truthful person speaks against them. So he's like kind of saying the truthful person, by being truthful, is almost coming across as being oppressive towards. وَيَنْقِمُ مِنْهُ جَهْلُهُ, and his ignorance actually takes revenge from him. Meaning the ignorance of the mass gets him back. In the end, his ignorance haunts him, like we say, and his foolishness, his stupidity haunts him as well. Yeah. وَيُحِبُّ الْكَاذِبِ, and the Sawad loves the Kadhib, the liar in the society. لِأَنَّهُ لَا يَزَالُ, because the liar continues to yuzayyin, to adorn lahu, for him, amrahu, his matter. He makes the Kadhib feel good about himself, like he's kind of doing a good thing. حتى, so much so, يُحَبِّبَ إِلَيْهِ نَفْسَهُ, he makes the Kadhib, The kadhib is the one. The kadhib continues to adorn the matter of the sawad. Like the sawad will be doing something, and the liar, just to kind of get what he wants, he will lie, right? And this will actually end up yuhabbib. The liar will begin to make the sawad love himself. Now, I know it's like very sort of like difficult when you look at each word translation. I want to give you an overall of what he's talking about. So basically what he's saying is, he's saying, you know, truthful people will not be able to function properly in society like a liar would. Because generally, in the society that we live in, the vast majority of people who control all the affairs, you know, like finances, economy, jobs and all that, these are very, very naive, foolish people, right? They hate liars because they see liars as obstacles coming in their way when they want to fulfill their desires. And يَنْقِمْ مِنْهُ جَهْلُهُ, and the ignorance of this sawad actually gets them back, and the stupidity. And they love the liar because the liar is the one that like deludes them, beautifies for them what they're doing, makes them think whatever you're doing is really good, carry on doing it. So much so that the liar actually makes themselves love themselves. It makes the sawad love itself. So you see what I'm saying? It's kind of like just telling us about how bad the society is, how distorted it's become, that it sides on the liar side rather than on the truthful person's side. Now, this is where I think a lot of students get stuck in this kind of sentences because they can't see past the, what we call majaz, the like figurative speech, metaphorical speech. That's where you have to be familiar with this. So, وَالسَّوَادُ الْأَعْظَمُ الَّذِي يُمْسِكْ بِيَدِهِ أَسْبَابَ الْعَيْشِ. Right, we want to look at now how, like, these sentences we can apply them, or how we can translate this into Arabic. سواد الأعظم يعني جمهور الشعب, جمهور الشعب, نعم, أكثر الشعب, شعب is like public, الذي يمسك بيده أسباب العيش, الذي يمتلك, الذي يأخذ بيده أسباب يعني طرق العيش, ويملك وبيده ويسيطر ينابيعه, يعني بيده ينابيع العيش, يعني الأماكن التي تصدر منه العيش, يبدأ منه العيش. سواد أبله, يعني هذا السواد ليس سواد صادق وليس سواد حق, بل سواد باطل, سواد أبله ساذج. نعم, يعني ساذج بسيط الذي لا يستخدم عقله. يبغض الصادق, يبغض, أبغض يبغض, يعني يكره الشخص الذي يتكلم بالصدق, لأنه يصادره في ميوله, لأن الصادق هو الذي يعني يقاوم, يظلم السواد في ميوله وأهوائه, في الأمور التي كان السواد يميل إليه ويتبع شهواته, وينقم منه جهله وغباوته. وفي الأخير غباوة السواد وجهل السواد, يعني عدم العلم, عدم المعرفة, عدم استخدام العقل, يعني يكون سبب لانتقام منه, يعني خسارته. ويحب الكاذب, ولكن بطرف آخر نرى أن السواد يحب الشخص الذي يكذب, لأنه لا يزال, لأن الكاذب يعني يستمر, يزين, يعني يريه الشيء الذي يريد, يزين له أمره, يعني ما يفعله, حتى يحبب, حتى هذا الكاذب يجعل محبة في نفسه, يجعل المحبة إلى نفسه, يحبب إليه نفسه. وممكن معناه أيضا يحبب إليه نفس الكاذب. The كاذب makes himself, like he puts the love of himself into their hearts. I think that might be better. Okay, so that's some sentences. Let's look at some ta'birat here then. See some ta'birat that have been used over here. And let's see if we can try to figure something out. So, يمسك بيده أسباب العيش ويملك ينابيعه. This is a good expression to try and use yourself. يمسك بيده أسباب العيش. He owns the أسباب العيش. Yeah, owns. Like he's holding, like you can imagine him like holding onto some reins, and you know the Aish is like an animal, like a horse, and you're grabbing onto the reins of the horse. وَيَمْلِكُ يَنَابِيعَهُ, and he owns the springs. So it's like if you're living in a desert and you're the guy that owns the springs, everyone's going to come to you and everyone's going to respect you. Right? So the people who have this is saying yumsiku. So this is a nice way of even you using it as well. You might want to say, for example, كان فرعون يمسك أسباب العيش ويملك ينابيعه. Yeah, كان فرعون يمسك. So that's like a nice way of kind of utilizing as well. Okay. يبغض الصادق ويحب الكاذب. These are like opposites. يبغض الصادق, hates a صادق, truthful person. يحب الكاذب. كان فرعون يبغض موسى ويحب قارون. Yeah, you might want to say that. يصادره في ميوله. So let's use the word يصادر, okay? So يصادر. كان فرعون يصادر بني إسرائيل. Yeah, يصادر في بني إسرائيل في عبادة الله. Okay. نقم ينقم نقم منه جهله. Yeah. نقم منه الأب. نقم منه الأسد. Right, so you can kind of use that as you like. لا يزال يزين له أمره. يعني الشيطان لا يزال يزين لفرعون أمره. Shaitan continues to beautify for Fir'aun what he's doing. It makes him feel as though. Okay, so that's sort of like things that you can practice yourself. Let's have a look at now trying to put some questions here. Let's try to put some questions, see if we can come out with something good. Some good kind of nice juicy questions for you guys. Okay, so questions. Questions. So question number 1. Okay, so question number 1 then, let's see what we can make of this. Okay, so it says وضح معنى السواد الأعظم. Okay, explain, وضح, clarify. What is meant by Sawad al-A'zam? Okay, what is meant by Sawad al-A'zam? Okay, number 2. So you might want to say السواد الأعظم هو أكثر الناس, أكثر الشعب, جمهور الشعب. كيف يملك السواد ينابيع العيش. So كيف يملك الشعب ينابيع العيش? How does the شعب control ينابيع العيش? What does that mean? How do they control it? Okay, so you might want to talk about that. Number 3. لماذا يبغض الصادقة? Why does he hate the truthful guy? Yeah, لأنه يصادره في ميوله وأهوائه. Number 4. ماذا يفعل الكاذب؟ الكاذب لا يزال يزين له أمره. ما معنى يحبب؟ ما معنى يحبب؟ What does يحبب mean? يجعل محبة الشيء في قلب أحد. It's called يحبب. And okay, one like 6th one, I'll give to you, open one. ما رأيك في أمر الشعب وأمر السواد الأعظم اليوم؟ Yeah. What's your opinion, what's your ra'i about the affair, the situation of the Sawad al-A'zam today? Okay, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you guys have any questions or anything that I can help you guys with. Jazakallah khair. Thank you very much for watching this video. And hopefully, inshallah, you guys will have benefited. Thank you to all my patrons for supporting my channel as well. May Allah bless you all. And if anyone wants to also support my channel, please consider becoming a sponsor. It helps my channel. You can find the details in the comments below. And take care, guys. See you guys next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.